Super Handles presents the 1 hour Crazy Handles workout #1.
In this workout, you're going to need 2 basketballs and 2 objects that are anywhere from 5 to 10 inches tall. These objects should not be light. If you're thinking of using cones, make sure that they are heavy cones. You will be asked to touch an object while performing particular moves. If the object is easily moved, this will be a problem. We like using weight balls that do not bounce, but you can use cardboard boxes or something similar. Make sure to have 2 of these objects ready to go for this workout. When performing 1 ball 1 steps, position your objects approximately 4 feet apart, and when doing perimeter attacks, position your objects approximately 7 feet apart. Precise footwork is unequivocally taught in this workout. When performing drills that incorporate objects, you must be careful to avoid stepping on them. This could potentially result in an injury. So start slow, develop the coordination aspect of the drill, and once you become more comfortable and confident, increase your speed and make it game-like. In addition, you'll also need a writing utensil and either a piece of paper or a Super Handles workout sheet in order to document your statistics for this workout. Make sure that you are completely warmed up and stretched out, because it is now time to begin this workout.
Let's start off with the knee-high dribble. This is a basic drill, but we're still going to push to improve, even if you have this mastered. So work on pounding the dribble, sitting down low, and keeping your eyes up. Are you ready? Straight up and down. We're absorbing the basketball into our finger pads and the pads of our hands. We're not hitting at it. That looks like a fly swatter. We're not doing that. And we're also not petting the basketball. If it looks like you're petting an animal, you're doing it wrong. You got to learn to pound the basketball, straight up and down, eyes up. Do it with me. Ready? Let's go. Sit down. Eyes up. Balls of your feet. Now switch hands. Try to make the floor shake like an earthquake. Stop. Nice work. Now I'd like you to dribble the basketball as low as possible to the floor. Sit down low. Dribble as low as you can. How low can you dribble? Let's find out. Eyes up. Hand off your knee. Sit down low. Eyes up. Now switch hands. Now move behind your back. Eyes up. Do it again, behind the back. A low dribble. Now push, pull. Low push, pull. Switch hands. Nice work.
Now grab your basketball. We're going to perform swish shots. In this drill, begin under the basket and hold the ball in the high triple threat position. At this point, try to swish your shot. Legs, focus, follow through. Try to picture a point in the center of the basket and then focus on it. How many swishes can you make in a row? Let's find out. You're going for 1 minute. Progression shots. In this drill, start out by shooting shots close to the basket. And as you make your shots, gradually work your way out. Shoot your shot smooth and in one motion while holding your follow through for at least 1 second. If you would like more information on how to properly shoot a basketball, make sure to check out the Super Shooting Fundamentals video. This instructional video is included as part of Super Handles University. We're going to do this drill for 1 minute. Keep track of how many shots you make and how many you take. Legs, focus, and follow through. Grab 2 basketballs. We have 2 balls same. Sit down low like you're in a chair. Keep your back flat, eyes up, and pound the basketballs to the floor. We're going for 30 seconds. Keep track of your successful number of knee. We're going to perform 2-ball alternate. In this 2-ball drill, alternate your dribble. This means same solo pins. In this drill, perform 2 balls same, then pin one of the basketballs to the floor while continuing to dribble the other ball. At this point, pop up the ball from the floor and repeat. Make sure to sit down low while positioning your weight on the balls of your feet. Keep your eyes up and pound your dribble. You're going to perform these pins for 30 seconds with each hand. Count 1 repetition for each successful pin and 1 repetition for each successful pop-up. I'm going to do 2-ball windshield wipers through the legs. In this drill, pull the ball being dribbled with your right hand through your legs from the front to the back, then receive the ball with the same hand, then dribble 1 more time back to the front of your body. At this point, repeat. This push-pull leg circle should also be performed with your left hand around your left leg. While pulling 1 ball through your legs, you should be pushing the other ball out in front of your body. In addition, once you're comfortable with the coordination aspect of this drill, work on increasing your speed while closing your eyes. You're going for 30 seconds. Count 1 repetition for each successful pull dribble through your legs. Now we're going to do 2-ball switches. In this drill, perform switches from the inside with 1 basketball while consecutively crossing over the other ball in front of your body. Make sure to get your hands to a position that is below your front knee during each between the legs dribble while keeping your eyes up. You're going for 30 seconds. Once you're comfortable with the coordination aspect of this drill, increase your speed. Count 1 repetition for each successful between the legs dribble. We're going to perform 2-ball 1-steps with the foot tap and go, initiated with the between the legs dribble from the inside. In this drill, start 1 step behind the line, then walk forward for 1 step while performing a between the legs dribble from the inside with your hands below your front knee. After your front foot makes contact with the floor, skip forward with your back foot to a point that will enable you to push off as quickly as possible. At this point, push off and explode forward for 1 step while dropping your shoulders to a point where your chest is over your knee. After completing your step forward, return to your starting point and repeat. Try to stay low and skip quick. You're going to do this drill for 30 seconds in each direction. I'll tell you when to switch. Count 1 repetition for each 1 step that is beyond the 2-foot mark. 1-step pull-ups from the free throw line. In this drill, start by performing the knee-high dribble behind the free throw line. After at least 5 dribbles, take 1 step forward while dribbling 1 more time. If dribbling with your left hand, step forward with your right foot. At this point, your chest should be over your front knee. As the ball bounces up from the floor, receive the ball into your dribbling hand while maneuvering your other hand across your body in order to grab the basketball. At this point, you should be holding the basketball in the high triple threat position in front of your left shoulder. Now shoot your shot as you normally would. When performing this drill with a right hand dribble, step forward with your left foot while dribbling 1 more time with your right hand. Then receive the ball into your right hand while reaching across your body with your left hand to grab the basketball. At this point, the ball should be in the high triple threat position in front of your right shoulder. Now shoot your shot as you normally would. Once you're comfortable with the coordination aspect of this drill, work on increasing your speed. You're going to perform this drill for 30 seconds in each direction. Keep track of how many shots you make and how many you take. You're going to perform 1-ball 1-steps with the foot tap crossover. In this drill, begin behind your starting line, then walk forward for 1 step while performing a between the legs dribble from the inside with your hands below your front knee. After your front foot makes contact with the floor, skip forward with your back foot to a point that will enable you to push off as quickly as possible. At this point, push off the ball of this foot in order to take a short and aggressive step to sell the fake. This abrupt push-off should shift your weight towards the direction of your fake. Try to visualize a defender guarding you, and your objective is to make the defender think that you are going to accelerate in this direction. At this point, the ball should be out wide and to the side of your body with your hand on top of the ball. In addition, your eyes should be looking in the direction that you're faking, and the knee of your opposite leg should drop while the sole of your shoe is rotated off the floor. Now cross the ball over in front of your body while maneuvering the ball below your ball side knee and below your opposite knee. It should appear as if you are attempting to sweep the floor with your fingers. At this point, receive the ball into your opposite hand while stepping across your body, dropping your shoulders, and touching the object. While performing this crossover, your foot that rotated off the floor should again be moved to a position that will enable you to push off as explosively as possible during your crossover step. It's paramount to perform these footwork maneuvers in order to maximize your effectiveness with this move. Furthermore, make certain to execute a good head fake in similar fashion to what you are now seeing on video in order to increase the effectiveness of your fake. You're going to do this drill for 30 seconds in each direction. Count 1 repetition for each step that is beyond the 2-foot mark. I'm going to perform 2-ball 1 steps with the foot tap crossover. In this drill, begin behind your starting line, then walk forward for 1 step while performing a between the legs dribble from the inside with your hands below your front knee. After your front foot makes contact with the floor, skip forward with your back foot to a point that will enable you to push off as quickly as possible. At this point, push off the ball of this foot in order to take a short and aggressive step to sell the fake. This abrupt push off should shift your weight towards the direction of your fake. Try to visualize a defender guarding you, and your objective is to make the defender think that you are going to accelerate in this direction. At this point, the main ball should be out wide into the side of your body with your hand on top of the ball. In addition, your eyes should be looking in the direction that you're faking, and the knee of your opposite leg should drop while the sole of your shoe is rotated off the floor. Now it is time to cross both balls in front of your body with your hands below your knees. The main ball should be the closest ball to your body during the crossover. At this point, step across your body while stepping past the 2-foot mark and dropping your shoulders to a point where your chest is over your knee. While performing this crossover, your foot that rotated off the floor should again be moved to a position that will enable you to push off as explosively as possible during your crossover step. At this point, return to your starting position and repeat in the other direction. It's paramount to perform these footwork maneuvers in order to maximize your effectiveness with this move. Furthermore, make certain to execute a good head fake in similar fashion to what you are now seeing on video in order to increase the effectiveness of your fake. You're going to do this drill for 1 minute. Count 1 repetition for each step that is past the 2-foot mark. Taps with the foot tap crossover to the pull-up jump shot. Begin this drill outside the top of the key and perform the foot tap crossover. The move should be performed in the same manner as the 1-step version, but this time, following your 1 step, immediately rise up for a pull-up jump shot instead of retreating back to your starting point. Make sure to touch your object during your crossover step and stay low as you come to an abrupt stop prior to rising up for your pull-up. Furthermore, explode up into the air during this shot. Get off the floor and release it quick. Following this shot, grab your basketball and get to a point under the basket. At this point, dribble full speed towards the object you just touched. Perform the country spin, which is a combination of the V behind the back dribble and the spin dribble. Then touch your object, explode back to your starting position, and repeat in the other direction. Make sure to get your hands to a point that is below your front knee during the between the legs dribble, and while crossing the ball over in front, maneuver the ball below your ball side knee and below your opposite knee. It should appear as if you are attempting to sweep the floor with your fingers. Furthermore, make sure to cross the ball over hard in order to enable you to maximize the distance that you travel with your crossover step. After the ball makes contact with your opposite hand, allow it to spin in your hand throughout the remainder of your crossover step while keeping your hand on top of the ball. At this point, your objective is to pull up as quickly as possible while providing protection for the basketball. With your crossover step firmly planted on the floor, put your other foot down outside the lane, pick the ball up on the side of your body, then shoot your shot as you normally would. While performing the country spin, drop your body down while splitting your legs to a wider position and pounding your dribble behind your back. During the drop, your ball side foot should make contact with the floor prior to your opposite foot, and the ball should hit the floor somewhere between your feet. Furthermore, if you're performing this V behind the back dribble from the right to the left, your left foot should be pointed towards the left at approximately 45 degrees. In addition, after the ball has left your right hand and your weight has been shifted to the ball of your left foot, step to the left with your right foot while rotating your body in the counterclockwise direction. While doing this, make sure to push hard off the ball of your left foot. At this point, continue your rotation by pulling your dribble with your left hand while pivoting on the ball of your right foot. Make sure to stay low during this spin and dribble the basketball at a point that will enable you to provide optimal protection for the ball with your body. You're going to do this drill for 1.5 minutes. count 1 repetition for each object that is touched, while also keeping track of the number of mid-range pull-ups you make and how many you take.